What's up, guys? My name is Odd Doctor, and thank you for coming back for this next video about why to get Titanfall over COD Ghosts. Now, I'm not only going to hate on Ghosts in this video, I'm also going to shed a little bit of light onto its good parts. But this video is mainly to support Titanfall, so I will be talking about Titanfall mostly. Now, let's go ahead and get into the cons and pros of COD Ghosts. Now, the cons, or the major cons I could think of, are it has a bigger learning curve, it has more pro players, and it has more long-time tryhards. Now, the pro players and tryhards can kind of go in with each other, but those are the main things. The bigger learning curve, what I mean is, if you're a first-time gamer and you want to get into a fun first-person shooter game, Call of Duty Ghosts probably is not the best way to go. It's solely because everybody on there is so much better than you already, and it's just got a lot of things that you need to learn, the tactics and the basics of being good at Call of Duty. Now, the pro players, I don't mean professional. You know what I mean. It's just a figure of speech. There are a lot of really good players that have played Call of Duty for years and years and years, and they know everything about it. Now, Call of Duty Ghosts is a lot different than all other Call of Duties, but it still has a lot of the same tactics as the other Call of Duties do. Now, what I meant by long-time tryhards is that there are these people that have been playing the game years, just like the pro players. And what they do is, they spend hours after hours after hours every single day perfecting their skills, reading up on tactics and looking at the maps and just diagramming every route possible that gives them the best advantage. These are what you call tryhards. They really care about the game and they have to win. Now, like I said, I'm not just going to hate on Call of Duty Ghosts. I love Call of Duty and I've played it a long time, ever since I can remember playing video games. And I'm very excited that Ghosts has come out, but I'm not that good at it. Now, I'm not going to get all the way into that. I am getting better, but I'm not going to get into that. All I'm saying is, I'm not just going to hate on it. I'm also going to look at the pros, and it has three main pros. One of the pros is that it has a more experienced staff. Infinity Ward has been making Call of Duty series for a long time, and they have a lot of experience in the things they're doing. They just know the game, and they know the business. Now, the second one is that it has a better fan base. They have thousands and thousands of clans and just people that love Call of Duty. It's their main game, and it's kind of like Halo fans. They're just insane about Call of Duty. And that's a good thing. I love that. When a game has a good fan base, it has a lot of supporters, and it seems to make it well in the business. Now, the next thing. I don't know this for sure. I'm just making a guess. Do not hate me for what I'm about to say. But I'm assuming that it has better servers than Titanfall. I'm not sure. I have no clue. But, based on how long they've been doing this, they have a lot of servers in a lot of places around the world. America especially. So I'm assuming you would have just a little bit better connection on some games in Call of Duty Ghosts. Now we're going to go ahead and get into Titanfall. Now, Titanfall is the most unique game I've ever played in my life. And it has cons, but it has a lot of pros. I'm very excited about this game coming out, and I've been anticipating it all year. I'm so excited, I bought a t-shirt from one of the developers that it was actually only for the developers. They gave them out as kind of a celebration for Titanfall's release, and I asked one of the developers if I could buy it, and he said yes. I have it hanging up on my wall, and I'm freaking excited about this game. But I will tell you guys the cons. And yes, what I just said might be a little bit weird, but you can suck my... Okay, guys, anyways, let's look at the cons of Titanfall before we go into the pros. Now, there are three cons I can really think of. One of them I already mentioned. It's about the worse servers than Call of Duty Ghosts. Now, on Call of Duty Ghosts, I mentioned that it probably has better servers, but I cannot prove that at all. So Titanfall might have a little bit worse servers, but since I already explained that, I'm not going to talk about it. The second thing is it has, again, like I said with Ghosts, a less experienced staff. Now, the staff, yes, they are experienced. They've been doing this for a little bit. But I still think they have a lot of newbies in their staff, and I just think that they are not as good of programmers as Infinity Ward. But I can't say that for sure. I'm not going to hate on them, because they've done an outstanding job making such a great game with such little bugs. And it has so much fewer bugs than Call of Duty Ghosts. The third thing is again something I mentioned on Call of Duty Ghosts, and that is the smaller fan base. Now, Titanfall will be getting a much bigger fan base than Call of Duty, I'm projecting, but it hasn't made it there yet. And that is kind of a downside of Titanfall. But that's not very important, because what matters is the game, and that's what we're going to get into. Now, I couldn't think of any real cons of the game, so I have 4 main pros that I'm going to talk about. Now, the first pro of Titanfall is that it has a much smaller learning curve than Ghosts. It's not as much of tactics with the map as it is learning the parkour and tactics for while you're in your Titan. Now, I just love how fast I caught on to the game. Yes, it might seem a little bit overwhelming at first, but you start to realize it's really pretty simple. The parkour is a lot easier than I thought it would be to maneuver, and everything else is just flawless. It's very easy to learn. The second thing is, of course, parkour. Parkour has very rarely been implemented into games, at least for online multiplayer. Yes, there's Assassin's Creed and Metal Gear Solid and all those things, but this one is just over the top. They've outdone themselves with how much they made the maps into just parkour oriented, to where you basically have to use parkour if you want to be good at the game. It makes the amount of parkour that is in this game. The third thing, it has completely unique maps and completely unique playstyle. I've never seen a playstyle quite like it, where, I mean, of course there are some games that add mechs fighting along humans, but they really tied that in quite nicely to where you don't have to be in a mech to get kills. You have a lot of fun even out of the mechs, and you have a lot of fun in the mechs. But it's just, they've made it so unique that it's just, nobody can compare it to any other game. Sure, there are people saying, ooh, it's just the next Call of Duty. It's Call of Duty with robots. It's Call of Duty with parkour. But it's not. It's a completely different game. They can't even compare it to it just because of how unique the game is. Yes, people have compared it to Halo and Call of Duty and Gears of War. How? Why would you compare it to Gears of War? I'm not going to get into that. But it's completely unique. Now, the fourth thing is, like I just said, it's completely original. It's never been thought of before. I'm tired of hearing people say that it's the next Call of Duty, or it's just Call of Duty with mechs or parkour, or just it's getting on my nerves. Stop it. It's not anything like any other game. Now, that's basically it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope this kind of made you think you want to get Titanfall more. If you're going to get Ghosts or Titanfall, believe me, I have both, and you should get Titanfall. Even if you absolutely suck at Titanfall, you'll still love the game. I, for one, am amazing at Titanfall, but I have terrible games. And even on those terrible games, I have a lot of fun just because I get to drive my own fucking Titan around. And I get to parkour free run around the whole damn map. So if you want a new game and you're thinking of getting one, get Titanfall. That's it for this video. My name is Odd Doctor, and thank you for watching. Please leave a like, please hit that subscribe button to get your PhD, and I'll see you guys next time.